Mic testing, 1 2 1 2. Mic testing, 1 2 1 2. Am I clear? Am I on? Am I here? Am I heard? Is that good? It should be. Oh, let me just clear the stuff first, and let me just see if I have everything prepared. Right, right. Here we go. So, right. Looks like the mic's working. Looks like the mic is tested. All right. Let me turn on my night vision. Huh? No, no, no. Let's do that later. First off, let's start off with the intro. And hello to everyone. It's RafCraftMinecraft, your builder and every infrastructure he builds. Today we have a new building. And yes, it's been a while since I've last built a ship under someone's request. And we all know the ship that I've sent in the community post, which is none other than the one you're reading in the title description, USS Enterprise. And USS Enterprise was already a requested ship for a long time now. I think it was requested to me 1 month ago, and the person who requested this to me chatted me on the community post and chatted me on Messenger and told me I told him to comment it down below on the community post so that I can start the building. Shout out to the person named Shogun ni Mei. The person right now is watching me and is watching my live stream, and yeah, we are starting off with the simplest part of USS Enterprise, which is the hull. And as you can see, let me just put on my night vision just in case. We have the hull from the bottom. We have the hull at the bottom of the water, although not complete yet and not yet finished. And I'm still working on the hull measurements since, of course, I'm not very familiar with carrier-sized hull measurements since majority of their waterline is small or thin, like, yeah, very unusually small or thin, just like a normal stick. But once you see them above waterline, from flight deck to midsection, I guess you'd say they're pretty thick and all that. So, right now, we're building USS Enterprise, the CV-6, the none other beautiful lady Grey Ghost, or shall I say Big E herself, which is nicknamed and titled for her, let's say, inevitable or very unstoppable. She is inevitable and unstoppable to, let's say, the IJN, the Japanese Navy. And I'm not very, I'm not very into American ships because I really never had any emphasis on them. Although I do like some, especially, and probably this carrier as well, of course. This carrier is going to take some time, and let's just say this is actually my first video building a carrier on live stream, just to show you exactly raw footage plus edited video on how this is going to be done. So, again, a beautiful lady Grey Ghost herself being built by me, and also under the request of Shogun Mei, of course, shout out to him, and all that stuff. So, if everyone's ready, let's go. Let's do this. So first off, we're starting off with the hull line, which is 5, 7, and we have a constriction of 5 over here, going with 7s, and this is 102, going all the way there, straight ahead, stopping with 32, 17, 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, and triple threes and a single 1. And at the end of this, yes, I know it looks odd, but this is the end of the ship from flight deck to hull. I had to do this so I can measure her up. So in total, right now, I'm still not very sure if Enterprise's actual length is actually 301 blocks, which is the total measurement length of almost a heavy cruiser. The heavy cruiser or a large cruiser in this case, or battle cruiser in that case. But I think she might be she might need a more extensive body, telling by just the way she looks on, let's say, angles and all sides. But yeah, my only option here is to turn this 32 blocks into 52. Same number as the one I've done here from half to half. This is 102. This is and this is 32. So I might take this for 52, probably, and these will still stay the same: 17, 13, 11, 9, 5, 9, 7, 5, and 3, all the way to 1. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just start off with building her, starting at the bottom of the hull. And the bottom of the hull, yes, is under the water. So we're going to go deep dive under the water. Here we go. Now, take note as well, if I'm not speaking much, because I'm doing the building, of course. Whoops. Okay. There we go. So we don't want to touch that. And we also want to cover the bottom, so she doesn't look like she has an opening, or yeah. It's following patterns and following how you want to shape the hull of a ship, of course. Sure, this may look thin at the moment, but once we get to the hull part, that's where we finally get our beautiful Lady Grey Ghost. But I think I'm going to have to start first with the bottom before pulling the entire flight deck, because the flight deck's the easiest part. The stone, a bunch of gray or black concrete, and planes, which is definitely easy. Although it takes some time because the planes, yes, they need time, and I need to build them properly. There we go. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to do the same for the other side. There. Now we can do the same for the other side, then we can cover the middle. And let's take away that seaweed because that's annoying. Very annoying. I had to remove most of these seaweeds. Anyway, moving on. If I were to be honest with you, it's much better to stream games like this at night because you get more time and you don't need distractions. And I accidentally kind of messed up this part. Oops. There we go. There we go. There. Let's see. I think for the most part I accidentally forgot this. Hang on. I'll fix that. There. Oh yeah, let's not forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Building is not easy unless you are experienced enough. Very few people will see your talent for this, but when you keep doing it more and more, you'll eventually get there. And with all that hard work paid off, someone will definitely find you and suit you for and really put you in business. That's what I'm actually hoping soon. Also get this into a business. Okay. Let's hold on. Let me just get a chair. I've been standing up for a while. There. Oh, that's much more comfortable. Okay. Oh, also take note, if I'm not looking at the comments right now, definitely concentrating. So just sit back and enjoy watching. Okay, let's tear this one down. And that one too. So do the same for this one. Oops. And that should do it. Now let's cover up the bottom. I don't want a giant hole. I don't want a giant hole with a hole underneath. All this water splodging around my environment. Well, nice at nice naval music. I mean, music from Atlantis. This kicks in. Lovely. The ambience around it just makes it more peaceful. Eerie and peaceful, and very nice. Very nice natural ambience of music. You only use this kind of music when you really want to relieve off your stress. There you go. I don't want any sea pickles. Okay, that's the first front proportion of USS Enterprise. We'll do the others. Now we'll just cover up the entire thing, going all the way there. Boy. And also, I think the hull line is going to be a little bit different from the back proportion. It's going to be a little different from the back proportion, so yeah, keep in mind. Okay, it stops there. And let's see. We're going to make some kind of stairway. Okay. Let's go all the way down here. There we go. The hull is supposed to look like that. Just telling by, you know, proportions on the stern. Pretty easy to identify once you really like get into the groove with building. I mostly build ships, but I also like building other infrastructures. And the pickle seaweed blocked my way. Seaweeds that give birth to sea pickles. Dang, they're annoying. The hard part will come next after this, once I finish from top to once I finish the entire bottom of this, because the hard part is going to be um the hard part of this is going to be the, let's say, building the propeller while trying to arch up the stern to look like a ball, a roundish ball, which will be the hardest part. It's much better to build these underwater, to be honest. They look more beautiful. Okay, that's the first entire front side done. We'll do the other side. Same way as what we've done. Same way to what we've done. My language. Okay, that's 12. Going down. One more. Sea pickles. I don't like sea pickles. Now let's connect it. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. My screen froze there for a bit. We're fine. We're okay. We're cool. Few more. And one more. There. That does it. That's both sides finally covered. Now, for the easy part, but still hard, we're just covering the bottom. I'm going to do a merry-go-round on this, so I can cover all sides with it much easier. This will take a while, so I'll cut this in case I need to edit a video. And I hope my laptop doesn't blow up. We're definitely still not there. Seaweed, stop touching. My Siri opened itself up. Oh no. Halfway through. Okay, looks like we only have a few more. We're almost there. And then we can move on to the hard part. And the entire bottom of the middle is finally covered. So let's see that from far. Not bad. But I was not actually expecting Enterprise to look as flat, as she should be. She is very flat from the bottom in this case. Like she doesn't have any round shape. Um, she doesn't have a round shaped keel. I mean a round shaped hull, a waterline around her. She's more like squarish. Very, very odd. Well, let's continue on. We'll do this one next, and this is the hard part because we're gonna need to make it round. And what I mean by round, we're also going to have to make it exaggerately straight in a way, let's say. Yeah, okay, that's a 5. Oddly enough, that's a 5. That's a 3 at the bottom. No, 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 no. Let's make this into another 3. I want 5 3s. Okay, that makes it now 3. Now we're just gonna make the 5. Do it again. And if it doesn't fit, we can also continue on with... We should actually continue on with that 3 if it doesn't fit. Five down there. 5 down here. Five down here. Wait, I am looking. I think we should do a 4, just in case. No, it exceeded. Oh, I know why. I see the problem. Yeah, I see it now. It's rummaging through water. Let's try 2 at first. And then it should go down. Definitely does, but let's try only 2 twos. No, it still doesn't work. In this case, if I get stuck like this, I'm finding ways to fit the description on an Enterprise hull. A waterline to be exact. It definitely doesn't look like a 5. Okay. Okay. Alright. And you know what, let's try 1. Let's try 1, 2, 1. I think we should try this. Until it hits a certain area where it can stop. Oh, it does work. Okay. 1, 2, 1 does work. Yeah, that does work. That does work. Right. So that's much better. Let's do the same for this one too. Oh boy. Never thought building Enterprise would also be somehow difficult because she's a carrier. Not because she has a flat top, as easy as building a dang modern carrier. She's just straight out, let's say, complicated in a way where it looks easy, but it will be hard the moment I get to the later areas, the later parts on the building, of course. Now we'll just do the same for like 2, 1, 2 something. Same thing I've done. Okay. Down. Put this away and down there. Okay. Oops. Seaweed blocked me. Yep, and then put this into a 5. Then we'll make this into a 9. I mean a 7, sorry. And that should do it. Oh, that was a little difficult, not gonna lie. I'll just cover up the area around her. Oh, we're also going to add the propellers in Enterprise, of course. I won't forget that. That's a very important asset on a ship, of course. What's a ship without propellers? Okay. I will do the same for this one as well. Same 3. I think we're doing the same we're doing the same thing, but this time different. Okay, alright. Okay. No. This one's a 5. Oh yeah, the bottom is going to be also right. Oh god, the music. Guess we can now do the same 3 again down here. I mean up there. Just rummage my way through doing this over and over. Okay. That works. Eh. I think this is the part where now we might need to cover her up from up here, because it seems like that's our area that we will be stopping on. Okay, that'll be the area we will be stopping on. So yeah. Or I should say, this is the area we might be stopping on, where we will extend. Let's say cover this entire thing up. Yes. I think this is it. I'm gonna have to rummage my way through and covering this entire thing. Hang on, am I wrong on something? Okay, I see. I was wrong on something. There! No wonder why I was wrong. Now back to building this. Look. Right. It looks right. Hopefully it will. Oops, overdid that. I told you this was going to be the hard part. You can tell by the time that's consuming it. It's already past what? 10 minutes or more? I've built a carrier actually already. Although she's a modern carrier. And a fan-made one, that is. I've never done a World War. I did also try to do a World War II carrier, but I failed the attempt to make one. I think the first carrier I was trying to do was USS Wasp. She was never completed in the first world I made on Minecraft during 2018. Alright, that covers up that entire thing at the bottom. Oh god, there we go. The entire thing at the bottom is covered. Now we'll do the even harder parts here. The harder parts here will be having to, let's say, make the body a little roundish in a way. Yeah, in a way. We're going to have to make her body a little roundish at this case. So we're going to do probably 3 again. We are doing 3 again, so yeah. Just to be sure. And these two will, at the bottom are 5. Right, we'll do the same as well for the other side. Sound like a fish swimming around. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And the rest of this is 5 at the bottom. Alright. Man. Now for this area, I think we need to make it look a little roundish. Having that beautiful ambient music once more. I'm doing this so that the round shape of the hull will appear. If it's going to look like that, it's going to even look more circular as time goes on when I reach the end of that. There we go. There we go. Now, we're just gonna cover the entire thing up once more. One more will do this and then we're through. There we go. And if we look from this, and if we look from here, at the bottom, you can see the silhouette, like very ballish. You can see the silhouette turning ballish, like very ball, roundish, and then away. That's a nice part about building a ship, when you know how to get the right amount of blocks, and know how to use the size in comparison, and learn how to like use measurements. You'll get this kind of amazingly beautiful slope. That's something I'm proud of. I think this will be even more because it's getting smaller and smaller until we reach the very end of that area. So the end of the area here is going to look also round, I think. It's going to look round. That's my only case, my only guess. So wait, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three, and I'll just cover this up. Yeah, because I think it must be very round here. That's my only guess, of course. Because in this area, we are going to have the propellers attached. So yeah, I could see that in a way. Attaching propellers. That's a 3. 7. I think that fits the description. No, it doesn't yet. Not yet, at least. Right. That should do it. Now I'll do the same for this one as well. Accidentally took away the roundish part there. Oops. go. There. Another one of that. That's good. We wanted to make sure that it ends the way it should. Yeah. Fits it. Yep, that's that nice, really ballish round shape hull there. Right. Hang on. Something doesn't feel right. I can just feel it. I'm double checking in case. Yep, it feels like I accidentally did something here to make the angles look all wrong. So I might have done something wrong since. Oh, alright. Anything else? Anything else missing? This one? This one's also as well. There are 3 above there. This one's supposed to be way more different. Okay. I see. Don't worry, it's not going to be very long. So, let me just focus, because it still doesn't feel right. Something, yeah, just doesn't feel right about it. Because this one's a 6. Do I want to? Maybe I should do an extension there. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. No, it does actually. Ah. This might as well take a while, since of course it's fixing and learning the ropes. And since it's a carrier, she's a difficult one. I think we are okay now. I think. That's 2 over there. Yeah, I think we are okay now. There seems to be no more problems, so yeah, I think we finally made it through. That looks fine, so yeah. Yeah, at least. Now, let's continue where we left off. My bad if I kinda like stopped for a while there, it's because I was just trying to make sure that the building was intact and in the right angles, all in the right angles. Double checking is always the best, especially when you need to like redo your building or make it a little different, remodel it and so on. It's like remodeling a building, modernizing it to look better in a way. So yeah. Anyway, we're moving on, so yeah, don't worry. That did take a while, and I'm very sorry about that. Okay. Enterprise's hull is entering full build, I guess, full body build. So yeah, we're just going to extend that once more. That should do it. Alright. I guess we can do again another 2 on this. Oh great, my I hope my screen didn't freeze. There. Alright, now we're already close to it, so let's see what that looks like, since of course I did a little bit of modifications. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Very beautiful. Beautiful. Now for this area is just rummaging through. Yeah. This becomes now flat, almost completely flat. That's my guess. This has to become very flat completely. Just doing this one more. Yep. That's done. We can now do this area. And we have to attach her propellers as well, and her rudder. What I mean by rudder, her keel, which is usually at the very end of the ship, almost around here, almost at the rear end of the stern. So we're going to do that as well, but first let's just continue doing this and finish it up. For this one, I think it's no longer going to be as difficult as it's going to get, because at the end of the build here, it's just going to be, yeah, very like straight and yeah, very, very straight in a way. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Another 3 there. And that should look like it. I guess we can do the same for this one. Oops. That accidentally became a 4. Then became a 3. Put that there. Put that there. And then we'll just cover it up once more. Easy enough, right? Also do this there at the bottom, so we get the nice roundish shape on Enterprise's body, like underneath body, of course. Let's also cover this one up. More and more. Bam. Right. No, it would really look ridiculous if I do it like that. So continuing on once more. Enterprise's hull is almost done. Then we can do the propeller and then I can end the video. The propellers are quite easy once you know how to build them. Yeah, and I'm not joking, they're quite easy. Easier than doing this entire thing yourself. Like, way easier. Not gonna joke. As you can see now, her hull is becoming flat. Like flat from the very end of her rear stern. So yeah. After this I'm going to build the top layout of her her top layout. Yes. There we go. And the bottom area is just going to look a little bally. No, actually it's going to be flat. Very flat. Because we've already hit the area where it can no longer go round. So the roundish area is already there. The very end of the tip of her ship is here. See? Just like I said. She can no longer go any further than that. She can no longer go any further in the in her round body compartments because that's it. We can't make that any further. We can't make that round any further. So we're just doing this again as usual. Okay, see? That's it. So, we've just finished the entire hull all the way from here, which started off with a very squarish looking body in here on front. Let me just give you a nice quick view and not that big black hole underneath that's going down all the way onto the depths of the abyss. Anyway, sorry about that. You can see the hull outline from here. That's pretty sharp. Well, once we do the actual body, which is going to be here, that's going to become thick. Don't ask me why. Oh yeah, squarish, very squarish body, and very thin hull. But once you go even further from here, They got a nice roundish looking body shaped over there. That's beautiful. Beautiful gray ghost, Big E herself. So, yeah, the last thing I need to do now is building her propellers. And for me to do that, I use 3 compartments. Smooth sandstone stairs, and smooth sandstone slab. Then for the propeller, I'll use a red wool mixed with red concrete in this case. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. She has 4 propellers. So where can I stick them in this case? Probably need to stick one where it won't be exposed that much on the outer area of the ship, which is around here. So I wouldn't want to expose it that much. So I think we can do it here, in this case. No, that's still too much. Okay. Yeah, that's still too much in this case. So I might as well need to... Where can I put it? Yeah, that fixes that up. So it's good. I don't want this to touch, so I'm going to bring this down first and find a good sample on where I can put it. And her propellers are facing... Yeah, I want them to not touch each other, so... Give me a moment while I try to discover where the best spot to put it on would be. So definitely it would fit here, which is good. We just need to extend it going here. We just don't want it to touch, so it's... Okay. No, it's inverted. Here we go. Put that away. Let's do this. And we already have our propeller. Our first one, to be exact. Okay, want that to hold here. Let's use wool for this so we can make the red a little different. Makes the red a little more different, so that's good. Although I want to change it. Like... Let me bring in the red terracotta to blend in a different color. Right, that's much better. Now we can do the same for the other side, which is right here. Now I know the spot that I'm going to put it. Okay. Oh no, no. When my music freezes like that, lag. Consistency lagging. I hope I'm not lagging the screen. Second propeller done. We just need another one. 4, actually. Does she need 4? I'm pretty sure she has only 2. Let me double check. Give me a moment. Yeah, she does have 4. And she only has 1 rudder. Or am I wrong? No, I am correct. She only has 1 rudder. She has 4 propellers but 1 rudder. So 1 rudder only stands out in her. Okay. Okay. So now that I know only 1 rudder, I now know what to do. It's very odd that the propellers are so big on a ship like her, that it doesn't still fit. Hang on. It's very odd. It's just very odd, I'm just going to say. Oops. Maybe you should do the, let's say... Maybe I should do the one I did before, like... triple propellers, but I think it's best to do only... yeah, triple propeller. Because I think... Enterprise's propellers are like... 3? Only 3 is powering her up. Only 3 of that is powering her up, I think. Let's see which one's better. I think the first one I did was much better. No, the second one I mean. So yeah, I think it fits her description more to have 3 propellers than having 4, because she's a carrier, so she can't go really fast. Here we go. What? Oh, it's a 3. Oh, oh, I see now. I think we are going to have to rummage through her propellers going all the way there, since I have noticed that, yeah, I've noticed something. And I am already sure of it, that we have to. Right. There we go. Oh god. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Oh. There we go. So it seems I had to extend this area a little more. Seems about right. There. Seems about right. Now, we can do this area next. We can finally do the last part, which is putting propellers and that one rudder that she needs. So I think I'll stick this one in the middle of this. Because we can extend this so that that doesn't touch. We can extend it. Okay. Okay, now let's just extend this because this is taking quite some space, so and also let's get rid of the red terracotta because I don't think it really blends in well with it. So best just use the normal red because it looks weird when you do it with a certain color. It won't really blend in with it, so yeah. There. I just hope the propellers are not seen at the bottom. They oddly are, but they're not sticking out that much. So I think this is a good, this is okay. Okay, that's good. Now we can deal with this. And the propeller at last. That's the third one. Our fourth one's coming. That's four propellers already. The last thing we need, the rudder. That's the only thing I need left. Rudder's supposed to stick out, so I think this will be the best position. This might be the best position to put a rudder. Since we wanted to stick out going there. Too long. Let's make it smaller. Okay, I think that's much better. That's really okay. Alright, that's good. So, oh god, oops. It looks like that wraps up for our building of our ship. You can now see the full outline detail on the bottom of USS Enterprise, especially with the propellers sticking out. Even though there are some slight delays and probably a bit of problems. I was still able to fix it nonetheless. And as you can see, we now have the rear end to the front, or should I say, we now have a full front body over here and going all the way there with the extended stern that she and with the stern that she has, which is going all the way there. Oh yeah, I think Enterprise is actually small. Not what I mean by small, like she's a very long, lengthy carrier, but exceeding to probably 301 blocks. No, 300 blocks. Actually, sorry, 300 blocks. I never thought that she would be this thin. Actually, even way thinner than the HMS Hood building I did. Yeah, this is pretty much it. And I think this is where it comes to an end, where I'm finally done and my video comes to an end. The first part of my video comes to an end, and don't mind the red line that I built around here all the way from there at the very end of the stern. My reason for that is because I need to measure the length of the ship that I'm building all the way through. So since she's kind of a stick at the bottom, but she will be very like wide and big at the top, I'd say like, yeah, I did a very good job at this. And her building construction did not was not that hard. It was intermediate for me, in my case, but it still all worked out nonetheless. And you can even see, wow, the bottom of the propeller is just down there. You can just see it from at the you can just see it here at the bottom. You also got the nice waterline outline there. You got even the round shaped body, which unfortunately you can't see from here, and all that other stuff. But yeah, it's time for me to end this video, and so it's time for me to end this video. We've come to the end of part 1 on building USS Enterprise, and she's not done yet. She still needs more modifications, more build, more whatsoever she might need in this case. Oh, man, am I sleepy? But yeah, boy. I had fun, and it was a little complicated and all that, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed most of that. So, yeah, anyway, thank you so much to those who watched, and thank you to those who also commented, even though there were very few, or probably just one person. Um, Building is hard, and building a ship like this is also like engineering in some sort of way. And measuring length is important because it's also like the saying in Google, 1 meter is already one block considerably. Although I take my building a little more different and I take it to a more different approach with how I see measurements from both length to from both the meter to block, and I take that literal, that it is what it is. And yeah, I have not I don't have much to say anyway. I don't have much to say because I'm really feeling tired and I need to get lots of rest. I gotta get ready again for tomorrow and I'll leave, and then I might do again this other stream for the next night again if I had the time. But yeah, thank you again so much to those who watched. Thank you to those who joined here, and very few people who watched. And I know it's going to be an interesting episode because it's USS Enterprise, and I know how biased almost everyone in this universe is bowing to, vowing to sympatship, should I say, just you're technically just very in love because she's almost a hero in every way, in every war whatsoever. I'm your host, RafCraftMinecraft, your builder, and in every infrastructure he builds, ships, planes, buildings, guitar buildings, aircraft buildings, jet plane buildings, cruise ships, warships, any type of infrastructure you think is in your liking, I can build them. Even houses, residences, whatsoever you think I can do. I'll see you again in the next episode of part 2 on USS Enterprise. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and follow me on my Facebook page. I'll send the link down below, in the description, of course. And I'll see you again in the next video. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Good night. Bye.